I am going to change a few outfits for some dolls. I got some new things and I just want it to come on. I was like, should I just change them and then post on Instagram, or should I change them on camera? Sorry if I don't see your comments right away. This is totally impromptu. On Thursday, I posted on Instagram that I was going to go live here on YouTube. But I thought it was Friday, like almost the whole day. It was really strange. I don't know why I thought it was Friday. But anyway, it was really strange. It was kind of bizarre. I thought it was Friday. And I had no plans to go live on a Thursday. I couldn't. It's just like I had other things to do. But and then I was thinking of doing it yesterday, but I was like, should I do a video? Should I go live? I think live is just my go-to thing now. Hi, my little world. I think it's just us and one more person, but who cares? I'm just doing it on camera because I just want to change them on camera. So let me, oh, hey, Elisa. Hey, we're all hanging out. Okay, let me just get something really super quick. Hello, guys, and welcome. I'll let people, this is so impromptu. I don't know where you guys are at. Well, I know where you guys are at, but anybody else watching this now or watching it later, I hate to bring up the weather, but it kind of does dictate what we put on our dolls. That's why I do bring it up. But it's super hot. It's been like 97 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees yesterday. I think it's something like 100 today. So we have like a heat wave here. But next week it's going to drop down 30 degrees and be back to like 70, 72 for most part of the week. And so I don't even want to take this off of him, because I love this outfit. It's just so, I'm not like huge on buying like prop clothes for my dolls. I usually like to buy, like when I say prop clothes, it's like the outfits and stuff that you can find on Etsy that usually professional photographers will put on their dolls or their real newborn babies for like photography shoots. I tend to be more into the non-photography shoot kind of clothes. I like real, like something that just looks real, like a baby would be wearing. And thank you. Thank you, my little world. Oh, you didn't have to do all that. But anyway, we're just hanging out. So I don't want to put any pressure on anybody to be here. I will keep this live up so anybody can watch it when they have time. It's Saturday. I know a lot of people do running around on this day of the week, on the weekend. I actually kind of have like a down day. Usually I'm really busy with other things, like with my kids and stuff. And surprisingly enough, I don't have anything to do today except for be like a potato at home. So anyway, I was like I was saying, that I just really love like outfits that just are truly something you would put on a newborn. I just feel like those are more realistic. And but this particular outfit, I just love it. He's had it on for a couple weeks. I absolutely adore it. I don't even want to take it off of him, to be honest with you. And I'm thinking of going back and buying another one, but I think they ran out of, not the size, but the pattern that I wanted. There was this one that was like tie-dye that I wanted to get, and it kind of gives like that whole Cali, that California beach vibe. And but I think they no longer have that one. So hopefully they'll have them again. I think I'll just keep them like this. It's a good angle, right? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love this doll. Today, I was talking to Katie at My Little World earlier, and we were talking about all the dolls we have and how sometimes having multiple dolls, or for me, I know that there's people that have like huge collections. We're talking like 20 plus dolls. I think even 10 is huge, at least for me. I have more than that too, and some on the way. Anyway, And it can get overwhelming because especially if you have like limited space. And then I kind of admire people who have one or two dolls that they completely dote over and just focus on the like the wardrobe for those like one or two dolls. I totally like that. I wish I can do that though, because my thing is I've tried that before. There was times when I used to just have like 3 dolls, and and I enjoyed it. And I thought back then, oh, that's a lot, you know, but at the same time, I started getting bored. And then I decided, you know, well, maybe I need to get like a different medium. So I got silicone, or maybe I need a larger doll. And I did that too. So I just know, like, sometimes I get overwhelmed by how many dolls I have. And out right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dolls out in various places, on the changing table, in this changing basket, on a one of those cushy baby pillow thingies, on a boppy, you know. So I have these dolls out, and I'm overwhelmed just by that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 7 out right now, and then there's a few. Then the rest of them I have put away. So yeah, it could just get a little overwhelming, and I always wish, I'm like, I wish I could just, my little one says, I'm overwhelmed and envious of people like that. Me too. Hi, Diane L. Welcome. I get that way too, and then I'm like, can I really do that? Can I really just enjoy max 3 dolls? Can I do that? I just had In-N-Out for lunch. So I'm gonna be sipping on my drink. It's a Diet Coke. But I don't know if you guys know what In-N-Out is. It's like a really famous hamburger place in California. I think they have them as far as Arizona. It's really a West Coast thing and more like a California thing. But all they serve are burgers, and they only have like one type of burger, and it's so yummy. It's like the best burger, I think, in the US, hands down. In all of the US. And I know the East Coast probably wants to, like, they think that their White Castle burger rivals In-N-Out, but I don't think so. West Coast for life, baby. West Coast. Anyway, so yeah, so I had my In-N-Out for lunch. And I was like, as I was like tidying up my space over here, I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many dolls. And I'm doting so much right now on my silicone, my little bear by Izzy, and this guy. Everything I want to do with this hobby, like, surrounds and is with him in mind. Outfits, accessories, everything is mainly with him in mind. I am going to be changing this little guy. I'm going to bring my Emma on and change her because I have a really adorable outfit that I want to put on Emma. Maybe I'll let some tea slip, but I don't know. Depends. I'm actually in a really good mood, so who knows? But I saw some strange things were going on this past week, and I keep debating if I should bring it up on my channel or not. But I know that sometimes there's like newer channels and stuff, and they do it, all the shock value stuff, and they do it for views. And I don't know if they're really into the hobby or if they're just exploiting the hobby. And then and in the past, I've always talked about all things in regards to this hobby, including the interpersonal, you know, even including the social things, like the, you know, people getting along, or me getting along, or my opinion of certain things that people are doing. But I don't know, we'll see where the hour takes us, and I'll decide if I do want to talk about that. I just found that a lot of the time that when I did speak of those things, it probably wasn't necessary, because it just gave those people what they wanted, which was cheap attention, like, you know, the attention that they craved. And some people do negative things, and they try to highlight the most, you know, stigmatized parts that we get judged, you know, clumped into one pile for in this hobby. You know, everybody knows that people tend to think that we collect these dolls for mental health reasons, that everybody, even though it might, I don't even know what the percentage is like, but as far as if I was just anecdotally counting the people that I know and I associate with, mental illness doesn't really reign over this hobby. I mean, everybody has their issues, and mental illness in itself is stigmatized. So it's not to say that this hobby doesn't offer its catharsis. I think in that respect, in that aspect, when we're talking about the catharsis of this hobby, it also, this hobby, all hobbies generally just, they offer that. They offer, I always use the word escapism too, you know, but they offer this place that we can do something that isn't like a job, and it's somewhere we can relax and have fun with it, and it's also a creative outlet. So, but unfortunately, there's sometimes people that come into our community, and in my opinion, I feel like they want to amplify the things that stigmatize this hobby, that probably aren't the dominant reason why people are attracted to this hobby to begin with. Now, like I said, anecdotally speaking, most of the people that I know, including myself, do not collect because of mental health reasons. Does this hobby, like any other hobby, offer, you know, some type of therapy or you know, is it therapeutic? Yeah, it is, but so are a lot of other hobbies. But it seems like media and wants a reason. People who stumble upon this hobby from our channels and stuff, it's people who stumble upon this channel, you know, our channels or our Instagram accounts. They want a reason. They want to, and it's like we have to have some justifiable reason, or, and saying that you just like dolls is just, that's more repulsive to people than saying, oh, I have mental health issues, you know, and then they're like, oh, we get it. Oh yeah. Or there's been, you know, miscarriages or child loss, excuse me, but I do not like when people talk about child loss, but I just don't like when people use child loss as as why, you know, or it's almost like they exploit it. Because honestly, my own opinion, I don't think, if I was to lose a child, nothing in this hobby, I would be like Daenerys flying over King's Landing on my dragon, burning everything down to a crisp, you know, just to ashes. Nothing would ever be able to replace or fill a void or the hole or the heartbreak of losing a child. And I speak from a perspective that, you know, I have been fortunate, knock on wood, enough to have not experienced anything like that, but I just, the tremendous amount of love that I feel for my own children, I just do not think, and also my children are always my priority. So I just never think that would be, this hobby and these dolls would ever replace a child for me. So when people come, I've had people come to my live streams and just like, you know, try to derail whatever it is I'm talking about. And they talk about, oh, I had this and I lost this and, you know, I had a miscarriage. And I'm always like, okay, you know, I'm not in a position to, I'm not equipped to, I can empathize, I can sympathize with you, but I'm not equipped to counsel you. So I don't understand why people freely come to me or to a stranger in the middle of like a live stream and start disclosing all of those private feelings and stuff, because I, for one, really am not, I treat the internet, and this includes my YouTube channel, with you know, with people that approach me that I don't know or don't have, you know, there's no way of telling who they are. I see that, I take all of those things with a lot of skepticism, first, because of my experiences here on YouTube and being a user of the internet. I would never recommend, I don't take things like that at face value. If somebody approached me as a friend and talked about it and I knew them personally, then I can be a little bit, a lot more receptive to, you know, something like that being shared with me. But I can't counsel anyone or help anyone with that situation. And I also treat it with a lot of skepticism. There's a lot of scammers, a lot of people who lie on the internet, and yeah, I don't know. I'm on my soapbox now. I told you there might be a little bit of tea. Oh, thank you, Diane. Diane L. Oh, let me see what else everybody said here. Hi, Linda D. Kimberly Bella. Let's do a little roll call here. I'm in Texas and no in and out here. I don't know. My daughter just went to Texas. Did they say, maybe it wasn't Texas. I think it was Arizona that somebody told me that they have in and out there now. I know they have it in Vegas also, but it's on the Strip. Or maybe it's not on the Strip. I might be lying about that. But when are the things not happening in this community? Yeah, true. Diane L says, can you recommend a good place for me to list some of them for sale? I don't want them to go to people who would make fake hits with them. Fake kits with them. Oh, you mean somebody buy a blank kit from you? I don't understand what you mean. Oh, you mean like somebody cast one of your, you have a kit for sale? I mean, there's reborns.com. A lot of people have been using that. Nobody asks my husband if he collects his bikes because of his withering mental health. Yeah, true. It's a double standard. It is a double standard. I was just, okay, JM Sync 1 says, oh my goodness, I was just saying this. Why can't we just say we like dolls without any reasons? Yes, like if there are reasons, fine, but we don't need them. We actually don't need to justify it or explain it. And I get kind of tired of that. This issue, this topic comes up every, you know, a cycle of every 6 to 7 months, it comes back up again. Unfortunately, there is somebody that's fairly new to the community as a whole who has been exploiting the more stigmatized reasons, or, you know, that people think we collect dolls, that you know, maybe some do, but most don't. So they've been exploiting that aspect for subs, for follows, for views, for clicks, for the shock value. I think, I don't remember her name, and I don't want to say her name either because I don't know if she would be mad if I did, but somebody called it, somebody coined the term really well. They called it shockumentary. For you know, to achieve some type of shock, for the shock value, the shockumentary. So yeah, I thought that was like the best way to describe it. Linda D says, but that's your feeling or opinion, but some people do feel that dolls comfort them in that situation. And if you caught me like about 5 minutes ago, I was saying that all hobbies do offer some catharsis. So if the dolls do offer you some type of relaxation or therapy, that's fine. But if you're using it to, you know, you're using the most stigmatized reasons why people think most doll collectors collect dolls, then you're doing it for views and subs, and your titles of your videos all include some type of shockumentary style of title, then it's an exploitation. Elisa says, I agree, this hobby can never replace a lost child. Linda D says, I have never had a pregnancy loss or child loss, thankfully, but I have met people who do feel this way. My Little World says, why society expects reasons and valid explanation for women's hobbies. I suffered a miscarriage and I have lost my baby. I personally find it of poor taste to say certain things when bringing up certain things. Linda D says, I agree, my little world, society does require reasons, but they shouldn't. Yeah. Diana L says, why do we have to clarify why we collect dolls? And my little world responds, right? Exactly, ladies. No one assumes anything about men collecting freaking toys. Diane L says, I have kits. My little world says, ain't nobody saying men collectors are unhinged. And Linda D says, they collect trains, motorcycles, etc. And Linda D says, I get it now. Yeah, so I don't knock anybody needing this or having, found this hobby for, um, a way to comfort them or a way to, and I know that it has a lot of therapeutic benefits for with patients with Alzheimer's or dementia, and that's all good. But I don't have dementia, and I don't collect dolls. Either for those reasons. I don't have dementia. I don't have Alzheimer's. But I would call the people with dementia and Alzheimer's less. They're not hobbyists. They're not actual doll collectors. They're being given this by I'm thinking, what I'm assuming, people that would prescribe, people in a position to prescribe that as a type of therapy, but that doesn't make them hobbyists. So the fact that these dolls, coincidentally, they were being made, but coincidentally then would have some therapy, some catharsis for people with mental health issues, or like I said, dementia, Alzheimer's, has nothing to do with the hobby itself. So these dolls aren't being mass produced for patients with severe deteriorating mental health, or issues. They're being created for hobbyists and collectors. So for someone to exploit that, do you guys get where I'm coming from now? So some collect tools, but tools are not toys, right? So, some of them call them toys. But yeah, so there was that situation. I did take it upon myself to say something under their post, and I know, I just, I saw that there was people using like aliases or Heidi accounts, but I wanted to come as myself. And I know it seemed a little bit, maybe it's controversial and maybe a little bit confrontational, but it needed to be said. Of course, there was a little bit of dialogue with somebody that I thought was, of course, related to that person. And I have my reasons for that, but I won't get into that. With a little bit of investigative work, you can kind of figure things out. But I did basically say that it was an exploitation, because I feel like they were lying in that shockumentary. That they were lying about what they do, that they take care of their dolls 24/7 like real children, making us all, as much as we, that person wants to say that they were just speaking from themselves and they don't represent the community as a whole, it is still a sweeping generalization to allow yourself to be, whether they were exploited by whoever was making that shockumentary, or they themselves. Honestly, I think they brought to the table what they wanted, because some people unfortunately don't want to do it with nice things. They want to do it with, sometimes the worst things get more attention. But that is that. So I said my piece because I felt like saying my piece. Some people agree, some people disagree. It's okay. We can all okay, they said their piece, I'll say my piece, and and then you go on about collecting and doing your hobby the way you want it to. And you try to, respect the other people that are here with you in the hobby, by not doing weird things that unfortunately will generalize the entire community. And let me show you what I'm going to put on this guy. One of the responses to me from somebody that I think was related to this person was that I'm sitting here thinking that I'm better than this person for, the person who exploited the more stigmatized, you know, things about this hobby that people think we collect, the reasons why we collect, that I'm looking down at them, and how dare I, because look at me, how weird am I? No matter how much we try to normalize collecting dolls, it will never be normal. And in a way, I sort of do agree with that statement. Maybe we're using the wrong word, that we're trying to normalize it, because doll collecting, but then again, sometimes, this is my free flow, free flow thinking. Comic Con used to be really super geek, and it wasn't like a cool thing to go to. I'm talking Comic Con like 25 years ago, like in its inceptions, like when it was like a very niche hobby. And now it's so big, and it's not stigmatized, and like just weirdos go to Comic Con, to things like that. It has become more part of mainstream. It's become mainstream. That's the word I'm looking for. Not that I have a complete desire for this hobby to be mainstream or to not be mainstream. I just don't want, when I use the word normalize, I just don't want people stigmatizing or sticking a label on all of us that we all have lost a child or had miscarriages, and that we all have are doing this hobby for our mental health. It might be completely inadvertent that some of us find this, cathartic, and we like the things that are involved with this hobby, collecting the kits, collecting the dolls, buying clothes for them. That's fun. But that might just be completely inadvertently, something that happens inadvertently, and it's not necessarily what we intended deliberately for to get out of this hobby. So let me read what you guys are saying. Diane L says, I love that people are sticking up for the artists behind the baby sculptures. It's about time someone said something. Yeah, me too. I agree with you, Diane. My Little World says, I think anyone with a public platform is kind of responsible for being careful what they present over there, because the public will generalize for sure. Yep, I totally agree. We all have, it's a social contract. We all have some responsibility when we want to go public to not put this hobby in a bad light. Yeah, I agree. There's what was it, Heather from Fallen Angels Nursery? She did a really good video talking about social consequences, and that's, we all live in a society. We all, in this little group, is like a sub. Here's the social, my sociology in here, sociology 101. We all live in like a sub kind of culture here in this hobby, and for better or for worse, or whether we like it or not, when we go public, it does, you kind of have like an unspoken social responsibility to the hobby, to the rest of the community. Milo World says, I just think we should not scandalize it. It doesn't have to be normal, but it does not need to be scandalized either. Very good. I agree with that. Love that. That's a great way to put it. So, outfits. So I got this adorable knit. Did I put this right? We're gonna put this on him. I'm feeling like it's a knit, so it's like a sweater fabric, or I guess you can call it sweater knit. And it comes with this little sweater too, and I don't know if I'll put the sweater over it, if I'm just gonna enjoy the outfit by itself. But I think I might change his diaper too. Let me just find where I put that diaper. Hang I'll put this diaper on him since I don't have another one close to me. He has a disposable one on right now. I don't know. I wanted to put a disposable to make him more squishy and like curlier, where I can curl him up a little bit easier and bring his legs up a little bit easier. Because sometimes the bulkiness of a cloth diaper makes it a little awkward. Oh, you love his hair. And hi, Buffy Spivey. Yeah, so I got this one at the Gap, or Baby Gap. So let's try it on him. I might go out and buy some more disposable diapers. I don't usually. They get funky. Like if you buy a pack of diapers, you don't use them that much, they do get funky. Like whatever the insides are of them, I noticed that. So I would always be careful with that. So that's what I wanted to talk about a little bit. It wasn't like the main thing. I did want to just show you guys the outfits. But yeah, that was the week here. And other things too. Laura Lee Eagles showed pictures, I believe it was yesterday, of her new full body silicone Quimby, who is totally adorable. But that's all I know about that baby. I don't know if she's going to make the silicone available, how large, to just anyone, how large of a collection it's going to be. I don't know any of that. I just saw the pictures and I thought it was really cute. Linda D says, I like the cloth diapers better. Me too. I genuinely do. I'm going to put this little Joey one on him. But I think I had put the diaper, the disposable one on because I wanted to feel him more squishy. Because sometimes when I put this, the cloth diapers on, they feel a little bit stiffer. So, oh my goodness, he's so cute. And he has these great, he still has the best curled legs of all time. Of all Reborn time. Bonnie's the queen in my universe. Honestly, Bonnie not coming out with too many dolls is probably why I haven't bought too much. So she's saving me some money now. It's terrible. I'm just so spoiled by her limbs, her hand sculpting, her proportions. I'm just utterly spoiled by it. Her sculpts have made me a picky, see these ones are kind of small where his little cloth shows right there, but I don't know where the other diapers are at. Bonnie Brown Laura has pretty curled legs. And Diane L says, yes, I saw Laura Lee Eagles baby and she's so adorable. She is. She's stinking cute. I gotta remember how I do this because I always get confused. Let's put this on. So this is more of like a cream or off-white with the navy stripe, navy blue stripe. Just keep it a little bit simple. And I put the cloth diaper back on because it's a little bulkier, because I got this in 0 to 3 months, because I believe, I don't remember if they just didn't have it in the smaller newborn size, but their smaller newborn size tends to fit like a preemie. So I didn't want it to be too snug. I like it a little bit loose. And that way, you know, I can kind of manipulate the fabric and the clothes to hide the rest of his cloth body. And there he is. So the fit's nice. It's not too big. He can really get away with, I'm sure lots of people have Levi, but he can really get away with some newborn and some whatchamacallit, 0 to 3. Diane said, Orienta says agree, and Diane says he's the one sculpt I have that I will get painted once I sell all my dolls. Oh wow. The Laura or the Levi? The Levi, I suspect you mean. Here's his little duck or goose. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, it almost matches, except for this one's more like a bright white. And I just noticed, like when I ordered this, I thought this was navy, but it's black and white, but it looks cute. I've had this for a while now. I don't do hauls anymore and stuff, so I don't know if I should put the sweater on. It's kind of like one of those college looking sweaters, or if I should just keep them like that. Maybe I'll post some pictures with the sweater on Instagram. I think I'll just do that. I'll wait for the sweater. But that looks really good on him. No socks, it's warm. We'll keep it really simple for this guy. Just something really simple. Oh, your kids, the Levi, yeah. So you're planning on getting like a really nice one done. Yeah, that's kind of good. Like I had my other Levi made because I had been waiting for this one to be made. It took a while for him to be made. It was because the artist was really busy. And you know, sometimes for certain artists you just have to wait, and they don't always do customs, so I feel really grateful that I was able to get a custom from this artist and be able to choose the sculpt of my dreams, my favorite sculpt, for her to create. So I waited for a long time, and I couldn't be without a Levi in my collection for so long, so I got another one made in between waiting for him. And then I really genuinely thought, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep both of them. I'll keep both of them. They're both really beautiful. I even gave him a pretty permanent name, and a name that I'm known for, you know, Stellan. And after I got him, I was enjoying both of them. Both of them were still, you know, but then I was like, you know what? I really only need one of this doll right now. I realized that every time I was gonna go for Levi, I just wanted to go always for this little guy. So I was like, you know what? Somebody else should enjoy the beauty of Stellan. And so I sold him. Oh, you bought him when he first came out? Oh, yeah, he's a really handsome and beautifully sculpted. He's beautifully sculpted. It's my favorite, absolutely my favorite. Yes, Alicia Rodriguez is his artist. She's from Spain. I love Alicia. I had the opportunity to see her work because before I bought him, which, you know, I feel lucky because Katie had a prototype by her. She had the Evie, Laura Legal's Evie prototype, and she sent her to me to enjoy for a couple weeks. So I did have her here for a couple weeks, and it just made me even more. At this time, I believe I already knew I was going to be getting a Levi, and she allowed me to pick whichever one I wanted. And I know it probably seems so basic of me to be asking for Levi, but I wanted a Levi by her. It was like my dream. It was like my dream artist for this sculpt. So So it just, I knew it had to be Levi. You know, sometimes we just do that. So let me see. He really is. I love my Levi too. Oh yeah, you have, oh my gosh. Hold on. I forgot his name. I remember what I called him, but for some reason I cannot, if I was, you know, if my life depended on right now, I cannot remember, but he's adorable too. Natalia Razmislova made him, and he's gorgeous. I love her style of painting. She has some of the most beautiful, like, subtle mottling. It's like you can see the dimension in her, oh my gosh, in her eyelids. I love the eyelids that she does. He's adorable. And he wasn't a custom for me, Elisa. He wasn't a custom. Coincidentally, what happened? I already had a Levi. I've had so many Levi's, but I already had a Levi by Lydia Torres Exposito, the Spanish artist. And if you guys have been here for a while, you know his name was Claudio. And I had that Levi. And I wanted like a blonder, or I wasn't even thinking of buying another Levi. And Natalia Razmislova had posted him for sale. Just like, it was just one that she made, and she posted him for sale. So I'm gonna put this right here and see if, or maybe I'll keep him right here. So Natalia Razmislova posted him for sale, and I immediately messaged her, and I was, I'll buy him. And so he was like so not even planned. I wasn't expecting to get another Levi. And then I was just enjoying both of them. And I believe then I sold Claudio and I kept Savoy. Emmerich. Yes. You know, as soon as I just saw you spell it right now, I'm like, yes, how could I forget that? The Norwegian version of Emmerich. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that name. I couldn't remember it. I'm so sorry. But all that kept sticking in my head was Savoy, Savoy, Savoy. But that doll was so unplanned, but then I enjoyed him so much. And then when I finally had an opportunity to get a doll from Alicia, I was like, well, it's time to let go of him because, and let somebody else enjoy him. So I sold him. It's because I always wanted my Levi by Alicia. When I saw her make another Levi, because she's made two. He's the second one that she's ever made. So the other one is different, has different hair. The hair is rooted totally different. Diane says, yes, Levi is just so cuddly looking, and I hear how cuddly he is too. Yeah, he is. It's his little curl, which is nice. Okay, so I'm going to shift him out, and I'm going to bring in Emma because I have an adorable outfit for Emma. So I believe this is kind of what I'm going to keep him in until Easter. Well, who knows, until something else, until I feel like changing him again. But he looks really cute in this. But now I'm going to just shift him out and bring in another baby. Just move around here. And this one hasn't been changed in forever and a day. So here is my Emma, but I call her Valeriana. This is another one of my ultimate favorite beautiful sculpts that I have. Everything about her I love. I love her hands, especially. She sucks her thumb. You can put her thumb in her mouth. I have something so cute that I bought from Katie's store. Katie's Baby Clothes on Instagram. So I've had this one on her for a while. So let me show you guys what I got from Katie. Now I've had this for a while too. I know she shipped them out. I got them like weeks ago. Okay, so I don't remember which ones. I think Well, okay, so she has lots of adorable clothes, but she also has beautiful accessories like socks. And she gets the most perfect size too, from Europe. So, because when I found these types of socks on Etsy, but they're always like 0 to 6 months, so they're huge. So they just won't work for me, especially not for, oops. They won't work for this little one. Yeah, she's newborn size. Hang on, let me make sure I still have enough light coming in through here. This is, and all my dolls, this is the plug. This is my PSA. This is an authentic kit by Natalie Scholl. As all of my kits are, I only buy authentic because I believe in supporting the sculptors who made this hobby possible, who took us out of stripping and repainting Ashton Drakes, or stripping and repainting Paradise Gallery, or stripping and repainting Behringers, who took us out of the dark ages and into what you're looking at now. Sculpts specifically made for this hobby of reborns, of reborning. And I'm still going to call them reborns because despite where the origin of the word is from, it is still applicable to this hobby. I never put my kids together just because I don't have everything open to fluff their bodies. Yeah, you should be ready with some supplies. I would recommend that. Thank you, Oriente. Okay, so I got these socks from the lovely My Little World at her store on Instagram at Katie's Clothes, Katie's Baby Clothes. So these ones have, I'm trying to, like, this is the knit, and they're small, they're nice and small, so they'll be perfect. And they're stretchy, so maybe, I got them with her in mind though. Maybe I'll get some for my Maddie. And then I don't believe I have, these are probably the only like knee-high pom-poms that I have. So also a newborn size, so I'm excited about these ones with their little pom-poms. So I decided I need a pair of those. And then I wanted some blue ones because of the outfit that I'm actually going to put on her today, which you guys are going to watch, with the bow. Also again in the newborn size, or 0 to 3 month size, so small, pretty small. Okay, so let me just grab, where did I put it? I literally just had her outfit here. This is what I do. Oh, here it is. So I have this, let me, hang on a second. Let me just take this because I don't like putting clothes on. I always take the tags off. This is one of those that they tie on there. I don't know why. I mean, it probably doesn't even affect like if I would keep the tag on. But I have this adorable romper. It's a muslin fabric, which is, you know, really in style right now. And it has little flowers on it. It's long sleeved and baby pockets, because you know babies need pockets for their baby stuff. I always like to joke around about the pockets. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, your name is Anna. Oh, well, hi, Anna. Okay, so let's see. This is a newborn size. Let me just take the socks off. We'll derobe this one and we'll put the outfit on her. But I decided I wanted to do the this outfit with these socks. For some reason in my mind, this had more of this like blue, or a blue on it, but I didn't want to do pink. I want to do the blue socks with this one. I think a pop of color on her feet will make it look less basic, because she's no basic chick. So we're gonna see what that looks like. I'm thinking this diaper might be a little bit too bulky for this. So I'm gonna change her diaper. Let me just get a diaper for this outfit. Oh, I should have put that one on. Don't mind me, I'll just be, oh, here we go. Oh no, this one's too big too. I wonder if I can get away with using that underneath. I know I have white ones like that. Let me just see if I can. I just put one on Levi. I guess it's okay, I'll just put that one on her. I just wanted something smaller. The little Joey is a smaller diaper than the one that she has on right now. So depending on what I'm going to put on them, that's how I decide on the what diaper should be underneath. I'm trying to see if I can find another one of those white little Joey diapers. And it'll have to do. Hopefully it won't be too transparent. Diane says, I love baby toes and feet. And Anna says, I always love baby feet. She has great feet. They're kind of big. Okay, so we're gonna put the diaper, we're gonna go with this one for right now. Unless I find another white one. If they're gonna wear something a little bit looser, I like to put the diaper on that's a little bit bulkier, in case something's like 0 to 3. She has nice curled legs too. Love her legs. Oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, I just thought of something else. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab something here. It's something I haven't put on, and it's so appropriate for Easter. I just haven't put it on a doll in a while. I always take care. This one is, it's an outfit. It's a dress that I got. You know what? I think too much. I think I'm gonna hold off on this outfit with the blue socks. Yep. It's almost Easter. I kind of want her to have something Easter inspired. So I have this dress. Can't believe I forgot about this. I've had this dress. I always keep it in a plastic wrapping in the closet because every time I go to the store, I never find any more of this style dress. So plus it keeps the dust off of it. This is a dress I got from, I don't know. I don't even know what brand that is. Lepine? Anyway, it has these, it's a very like a spring, so she's gonna need a different diaper. Oh, look at this. What am I like here, guys? Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna put this diaper back on her. We'll put that one back on her. Okay, so this one I got from Lapin. Couple years ago. It's really beautifully pleated. I haven't put it on any of my dolls in a long time. I think I've only put it on like twice. I've had it for 3 or 4 years, but it's one of my favorites. I can't ever sell it because It's super, super hard to find. First of all, something like this. So this is more of like a classic style. We'll see how this looks on her. Do you guys think the white is just too much? Anyway, it has these little geese. And if you look at the print right there, like a little flower. I don't know, is that called a Liberty print? I think it is. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But it has these little ducks with the ribbon. And then it has a Peter Pan collar with the print that's the same on the ducks, the flower print. I believe it's called a Liberty print. Now this one is in a size 1 month. It buttons all the way down the back. And I think I'll put the pom-pom socks with this one. I usually like to look at this dress without any socks. What do you guys tell me? Should I put the dress on or should I put the romper on with the blue socks? It'll be viewer's choice. You guys tell me. The dress, the dress. The plane, the plane. So far we got 2 for the dress. Okay, 3 for the dress. So it's gonna be the dress this time. Next time we'll do the blue socks. So it'll be viewer's choice today. Oops, we're dropping things over here. Okay, let me get the scissors so I can carefully, let's give this girl her dignity back and put at least the diaper on her. I know I have the pink diaper, I just don't know where I have it. Who is wearing the pink diaper? I think my other Emma, the silicone Emma, is wearing the pink diaper, so she'll just have to wear this one. It's unanimous. It's the dress today. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be able to get something different to cut this with. I gotta be careful because I don't want to snag them. There we go. And where did the little thing go? Okay. So I'll put her little pom-pom socks since they'll kind of be hidden a little bit underneath her dress. We'll put the pom-pom socks on. I wish I had a vest. What, you know what, probably don't, I don't need one, I guess. I just want the vest, like a little top. I gotta invest some money in that and buy one. You know, like a little BVD, just a little sleeveless shirt, white undergarment. So this one is lined, which makes it really nice. So this is some of those details that make, you know, sometimes if you just buy one of these, you take care of it because it's well worth. I know, like, this one wasn't cheap whatsoever. I also didn't buy it on sale because sometimes I'm afraid to wait for a sale and then the doll is gone, or what I want is gone in the size that I wanted. So should I put that underneath? So we'll put her socks on. So it's lined. We'll put the socks on, these little pink feet. Okay, so this one's 0 to 3, so it's a little bit bigger. It's a knee high. We'll put the other one on so we can see this from this side. You guys seeing this okay? Maybe I should have her like that. It's like shadow back over here because the light's changing on me. Katie, you dyed your hair to go to that doll show tomorrow? Let me put, see, because her leg's a little bit curled there. So that's probably as high as I can do it. So it's a little bit baggy. These will probably fit, no, her legs are too chubby. I was gonna say they might fit Maddie, but Maddie has some chubbo legs. And let me just put the dress on. These ones are a little bit smaller. Maybe I should put the ones with the bows back on. Okay, let's put this on. So it totally unbuttons. So I don't have to put it over her head, but I'm gonna have to turn her upside down or sit her up to button this. So let's get her buttoned. Oh, just look at it. It's a little builder's bum. Little crack in the jack is showing. Okay. So this is her Easter. We're gonna keep this on her till Easter. I'm not a huge fan of Peter Pan collars, only because her head is so small. She's got this small head. So it always makes her, it like emphasizes the fact that she has a small head. Oops, let's move this. Let's pull this down. But yeah, this is cute. I'll decide if I keep the socks on or not. I'm not sure if I'm really feeling the socks with this. I don't know, you guys tell me. What do you think? Are you feeling the socks? I'm not really feeling the socks with this one. They seem just a little bit too, once I put it up like that. They're adorable though, these socks are cute. This is probably just not, the socks in itself are a fashion statement on its own. So, and then with the dress being so adorable with the little geese on it and everything, you don't need two fashion statements in the one. It's like the socks need to be worn with something else in order for the socks to be like the center of attention. So yes, please get me some yellow ones in the newborn size. Diane says, I thought you were in New York City. No, I'm in I'm in I don't know if you're asking me. Oh, My Little World. Yeah, she's in Chi-Town. She's in Chi-Town. She's a Chi-Town girl. These might even look cute with her, with this dress. Kind of an off-white. But there she is. There they are. So cute. So those are the outfits. I wanted to change 2 of them. I may or may not. I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you guys today. I wanted to knock out 2 of the dolls. And then later, tomorrow most likely, I'm going to post some pictures. I'm going to take some pictures with these babies in in these outfits. And later, I want her little sock to show a little bit, like a little can girl. Da da. With the little high kicks, can. So I wanted to show that, I wanted to put some outfits on these kiddos. And I actually have an adorable outfit for my Maddie, which I'll take some pictures of for tomorrow for Instagram or throughout the week. That's going to be her little Easter outfit. And I hope that you guys have some cute outfits planned for your dolls, even if it's just for one, because I know sometimes changing them all could be overwhelming, although I've seen some people that they can do it. They know they can do it. And they do it. They changed every single one. But that's all I have for you guys. She should be illegal. She's so adorable. Thank you. It looks cute right here. Let me take the plastic out from under her head real quick so it's not so distracting. I love her hand. So cute. So that is her Easter dress. She will have it on all week. Yeah, Easter is upon us. Can you believe that crept up on us that quickly? And thank you guys for hanging out here and keeping me company. I hope you have a really wonderful rest of your weekend. Buy authentic and just have fun. Have fun with your dolls. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Instagram. I'll see your pictures if you're there. If you aren't already following me, I'm Reborn Higa on Instagram. And later I think I'll add a link to it in the description. But you can find me there and you can see pictures. I spend a lot more time over there. It's just easier and faster than going and making videos for YouTube. That's why I just haven't made any. I'd rather just go live because sometimes it's like I need the energy of the people who are here to also enjoy myself. Sometimes it's just, just talking on camera and then editing the video and then uploading, downloading, uploading, all that stuff is just not as fun. So I prefer the live streams. So I hope that you guys enjoyed them as well and you go on and have a really great weekend. And hopefully we'll see you around Instagram, see what your babies are wearing for Easter. All right, guys, be safe out there and thanks for hanging out. Bye. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Katie. And you guys go to subscribe to My Little World's channel if you're not already subscribed. She has a lot of beautiful prototypes over there and just generally exquisite fashion sense. So check her out and we'll see you guys again soon. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good time. Thanks for watching.